All right, folks, welcome to the confluence. That redhead's already got a head start on me. She's down there bait fishing with shrimp, and I'm going to start off with an old standard. This is my Strike King KVD 1.0 square bill crankbait, and this is an orange belly crawl color. And we'll see if we can get some active fish biting here. Any bites yet, Red? No bites yet for the redhead. We are both using our Airstream PTC rods. Mine's a 7.5 footer. Hers is a 6.5 footer. Both are teamed up with our Quantum Optics size 20 reels. Decent water clarity today and a good amount of current. First cast of this trip. This is actually the North Fork River, right at the tail end of it. All right, caught me a leaf fish there. And just to my left here is the White River. So we're fishing this confluence. All right, folks, we've switched over to shrimp and eased on down right into the confluence. Felt like I just had a bite right before I turned the camera on. Make another drip down through there. Switched over to my Tokyo rig with a 1/8 ounce egg sinker, about 10 inches of leader, 12-pound, number 4 circle hook, and a chunk of shrimp. That felt like a bite right there. If it is, they're not swallowing it. See one spot out there where that current from the North Fork kind of mixes with the current from the White River. Little eddy action right there, and that's where I've been feeling what I think is a bite, but nothing has swallowed the bait. I can't hook them, or hadn't been able to thus far. Well, hello folks, and welcome back to Papa Bear Outdoors. This is yours truly, Papa Bear, with you. Yesterday was a bust over on the White and North Fork rivers. We didn't land a fish or even get a decent bite, but we wanted to go down there and try it, and we enjoyed the day together. This is morning number 2 of this trip, and we are back down on familiar waters this morning. We're on the Spring River at Mammoth Spring, Arkansas, down here at Riverside Resort, and I am heading downstream down to the lower riffles. The water appears to be, I'd say, 2 foot lower than it normally is. I'm able to walk the middle of the channel heading downstream currently. We've been in drought conditions in the Midwest. I know around Kentucky where we live, it's been a terrible drought. We finally had a drought-busting rain, but that's the first significant rain we'd had in months. And I think it's the same for this area of Arkansas. Mammoth Spring, Arkansas is located on the north edge of Arkansas, right against Thayer, Missouri. Those are bordering towns. And this water is a lot shallower and a lot narrower than it normally is. But hopefully, down in this deep hole that I normally fish, there'll be enough water we can find some fish. It is a beautiful sunrise this morning down here on the Spring River. And temperatures currently is right at 51 degrees air temperature, and I don't have a thermometer with me to test the water temperature, but it normally stays in the mid-50s water temperature. All right, starting to get a little bit deeper right here. I'm gonna have to get a little closer to the bank. Make sure I don't step off in a deep hole and get this morning started right. I've got my 12-foot Nirvana 6.4 action 10-carp rod with me this morning. I've got a floating 20-foot fly line. My leader, as always, is the 6-pound Vanish fluorocarbon. And this morning I've opted to go with a cone-headed olive woolly bugger in a size, appears to be a size 12 right there. Or not 12, 10 rather. And then I've got a size 14 Karen Dabbler as my drop fly. Absolutely beautiful. Normally I walk the trail up this hill and along the edge of the water, but the cows were out this morning and I didn't want to disturb the cows, so I opted to take the water route. What a beautiful day in God's creation. Glad to be alive. This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. All right, folks, I'm getting fairly close to where I'm going to start fishing. About 50 more yards or so, maybe. When the waters are at normal levels, this is a sketchy way to get down here. All right, I just saw some surface action. This might be a good morning. Lovely, lovely morning. All right, I'm going to try to negotiate the rest of the way down without the walking stick. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Time to deploy the 10-car rod. These line minders that I use are also a Nirvana brand, made for these 10-car lines. When deploying your 10-car rod, always start at the tip and work your way down to the butt section. And don't pull too tight, folks. Take it from a guy with experience. If you lock them things in there and can't collapse them again, you got to go buy you some new rod sections. All right, just like that, we have a 12-foot fishing rod. All right, there's that woolly bugger. I tied that on a straight hook. And there is our Karen Dabbler. That is not only a straight hook, but it looks like a 2X long streamer hook. Long profile. This is a slow-moving current today. I may have to put one of my strike indicators on today to keep these from sinking and dragging bottom. We'll just see how this first few drifts go, and we'll make our decision after that. What a beautiful morning. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. First drift of this trip. Get a little farther out, straighten that line out some. Nice slow presentation. Got a streamer and a wet fly on currently. Sunrise coming up is absolutely beautiful. I've got a new type strike indicator that I've bought that I hadn't used yet. It's made by a company called Oros. It is a round two-piece that screws together. I'm eager to try it out. See if we can slip down to these active fish. Lots of surface action down there along the rocks there. As per normal, I'm working these flies on the swing. There he is, first fish of the morning. A little smaller fish. Yep, that's a small rainbow. And he took the Karen Dabbler. All right. First fish of the morning. They really hit hard at, there's a better fish right there, folks. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. That one is foul hooked. That's why it felt so good. There he is, folks. I think that one took the, no, that's on the dabbler as well. I thought that one might have taken the woolly bugger. Lost that one, got my line wrapped around my other camera. All right, we got that number 14, McPhail Caddis Pupa, and number 12, Karen Dabbler. Fall is the time of year that the trout spawn, and I have got some salmon eggs in there that I've tied, that I've really not fished that much. This may be the day to break them out. I may add a second dropper. Got a cow joining me out here in the water. Get a cool drink of this spring river. Just found me a little hole right there. Little bovine action this morning. There was a little tap. Didn't quite get it in its mouth. Alright, what I'm going to do is tie an overhand knot. Right in the center of that dropper line. Now I'm going to grab a pinch of this tungsten putty. Folks, just a little dollop, little pinch of tungsten putty, put it right over that knot, and just roll it on the line. Put a taper at the end so it slides through the water better. An instant weight without having to crimp a piece of lead on your line. And there he is. Woo! That did the trick, folks. Did the trick. A little bit better fish here. There we go. I think I'll save him for the cause. I've got some buddies we're going to take some fish to. So we'll put that rascal in the basket. That little bit of weight made a difference. The flies just wasn't have another fish on. right. Little bit of weight did the trick. All right, folks, put a soft egg on along with the other two flies. Let's see what happens. All right, folks, we done stuck one. Doesn't feel like a big one, and he feels like he got off. Don't even know what fly I hooked him on. All right. We finally caught a fish on something other than the Karen Dapper. That one hit the McPhail caddis pupa. That is 11.5 inch. Eleven and a half inch one. All right. That one hit a little more like it. Fish on, folks. Just changed up my rig and put a haystack dry fly on and a pink lady. Oh, he just come off. I believe that was on that dry fly too. Oh my goodness. They are smacking the dickens out of that dry fly. All right, folks, we hooked up here. Hooked up, folks. Right there in the net. Got him on the olive woolly. There we go. Fantastic. That one is 13 inches long. Right there. Right. Good dealio. Pulled him out of this deeper water here. There we go, folks. Nice hit on that one. Woo! Wow. Aerial. I hope my hand wasn't in the way on that jump. Dang bunch of grass here. Wow, squirrely rascal. And that one is 13 and a half. 13 and a half. And the olive woolly. Go. Wonderful. This deep hole. Wonderful, wonderful. Do a water check here. Big old flush of grass come down the river while I was fighting that fish. That fish tied a knot in my line. There we go. We got her all figured out there. See if we can pull one more out of this deep hole. There he is. Oh, that feels like a decent one, folks. That feels like a good one. Oh, yeah. Oh, he let it go. Doggone it all, trying to mess with this grass on my line. Isn't that something? What a beautiful morning on the Spring River down here at Mammoth Spring, Arkansas. It is mid-November. Feels like it's in the low 60s currently. Nice sunshine. And there's that pretty little redhead sitting up there watching. Need to get her on some fish today. All right, folks, I am going to call it a session. Go join that little redhead for a minute. And we'll be back a little bit later with the redhead in tow. This has been Papa Bear with Papa Bear Outdoors. We'll see you on the next trip out. Bye now.